When I was 13, my friends set me up with Ryan. We started going out, and after about 6 months, I went to the Red Door satellite at my school. Ryan and I had talked. We knew what we wanted to do, and we knew that we needed protection. I got a friend to go with me. I was pretty nervous that first time. They gave me lots of pamphlets. You can just walk in there and grab condoms at the Red Door. They have a cookie jar full. I started taking the pill, but I had really irregular periods, so I used to go and have a pregnancy test every once in a while. I felt comfortable going in there, someone to talk to. When I was 15, my girlfriend and I went in for a usual pregnancy test. At first, there was a faded purple line, so they said, come back in a week to take another one. Then on December 9th, 1998, there was 2 dark purple lines. At first, I couldn't believe I was pregnant. It wasn't much of a shock because I'd been in so often, but I was really surprised. I remember thinking about what my parents might say. I thought about weight gain, my education, and how much money it takes to support a child. At 15, I knew there was other options, but this was my decision. There was no pressure, but it was my choice to have sex, and I was going to live with the consequences. When I walked out of the center, I asked my girlfriend not to tell anybody because I didn't want to ruin Christmas for my parents. She told a couple people anyway. That was the hardest part. Rumors flying around the school. I had to set one girl straight on who the father was. I was having a problem with my parents anyway, but I got counseling. On January 7th, I told them, I am 13 weeks pregnant and there is nothing you can do to change that. My dad didn't speak to me for 2 weeks after that. But luckily, Ryan was really wonderful. I made an agreement with my parents to finish high school and to take care of the baby. My mom said, you're going to grow up really fast and this will teach you responsibility. In July, Luke was born after a lot of false labor. Luke's father and my mom were both there. I took 6 months off school and went back in February. My average went from 58% in grade 10 to 85%. Before Luke was born, I didn't care about anything. I probably could have been a dropout at age 16 anyway, by the way things were going. But after I got pregnant, I sat down and decided to really start trying harder. And I really do look at life differently now. I don't take time for granted, and I'm not a big risk taker. But what will happen to the kids who take chances now that all the high school satellites are closed? I worry about them. At school on Monday, I listened to the talk about getting fried and drunk on the weekend. I don't relate to anybody my age anymore. They talk about spending $400 on a new jacket, and I worry about rent money. I used to be able to save, but now my pockets are always empty. It's a big strain and stress. But when I look at Luke, I know I'll be okay. He's got big brown eyes like Smarties and the best smile. Because of him, I think about 10 years down the road. I think of Luke as motivation, not a consequence. Before Luke, I didn't think I was worth the effort to do well in school, but loving Luke and taking care of him, doing things for him, it's taught me how to love myself too. It was a difficult way to learn the lesson, but now I know I am worth the effort. Ryan and I will be graduating in June, and they've asked me to be on the board of the Red Door. Life's funny that way, isn't it?